The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I have little doubt that the striker, Ollie Watkins, will have a huge role to play here, provided they can service him with the right quality. It's vital that they play those short crosses and cutbacks he can run onto.
And a chance! And that was very necessary. Strokes it back. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pedri looking sharp there. Nico Williams. O'Brien spots it and intercepts. Now it's Watkins. He's played it back. And it's Scott. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked out the run. And that was nowhere near his best. And here's the chance to counter. So it is still 0-0. Nico Gonzalez. Marlen. Now, what about a counter-attack?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Lewis Skelly getting this one clear. Nico Williams. And they can counter here. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Foden. Knocks it into space. Takes a shot! Goal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Pellegrini. Lovely, now then. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Some resolute defending there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now this could be a chance. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Now it's Marlen. That has been slung wide. Watkins. Pellegrini. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Foden. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He can run onto that. Now it's Foden. And the shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Baturina. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's there to get it away. No, he's not getting past him there. Pellegrini. Marlon. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Marlon actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Great chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Dybala! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tries to play it through. And that's played in low. Scott. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Marlon. Nico Gonzalez. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Il proprietario dell'auto blu parcheggiata davanti ai cancelli è invitato a spostarla, altrimenti sarà rimossa.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Nico Williams. He is through here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. What a save from Muslera! O'Brien tries to clear, and it's Bacciorina. In towards the back stick. And one more try! Oh, it's come off the upright. Lovely bit of skill. That's an excellent interception. Marlon.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, super find. And he's picked it up out wide, and the cross comes in. Busterwolde is there, and he can get that clear. Bacciorina. Pellegrini. Marlon. He's on it, can he get away? He's found a way through. Watkins. That is lovely. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Busterwolde gets over and intercepts. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Now it's Bacciorina. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pellegrini. And here's Watkins.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Big chance! It's in! And they are dragging
La
it
forza di
back!
quest'oggi
Game on
è di
again!
81.007 spettatori.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Williams. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Pellegrini. And the shot! Oh, the ball's in for the pieces! Good effort first time.
Pellegrini really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 8. Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Il numero
Well,
7,
Jim, it is
il numero
abundantly
21,
clear that the
il
tone
numero
of this
17.
game has changed
Attenzione,
markedly
la
within the last few
sostituzione.
moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he was alert to it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Very nicely done. Fonsa deals with that comfortably. Oh, this looks sharp. And now the breakaway. Oh, played right into his path. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nico Williams gets into a good position. Shot at goal! Well, there's the clearance. Quality ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Cuts out
recupero.
the supply. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.